Alright, YouTube, back again with another video. This is gonna be a re-upload of the Doxa basically watch review. I'm re-uploading it because of the fact I think I rushed it a little bit uploading that. I needed more wrist time to really get a good feel of this watch, and I think I had enough to really give what my thinking is or my thoughts in there. Give a really good opinion on it. So let's just get started here so we don't make this video too long. So Doxa started in 1889. So they have a pretty good history with diving because they work with they work with Jacques Cousteau. I was about to say Clive Cussler, but no. Jacques Cousteau, which is basically the chairman of the U.S. divers. They basically work with him to basically, I guess, make this watch. You have professional diver's opinion on this watch, and you have a professional diver who actually wore this watch. So the history and the background of the watchmaking or this watch being made has pretty good grounds. They also did that test where they had a bunch of different colored dials and then they took it underwater. Could be different dial colors, or I'm not sure what they did, but took different colors, took it under murky water, and they found that the orange is the most visible. So if you go ahead and search up Doxa, the orange dial, which is called the professional, that's probably what you'll see first. So that being said, let's get into the actual watch itself. So this is the Doxa Sub 300 in WhitePearl forged carbon. Case is made of forged carbon, obviously. Has a screw down crown, which I think is also made in forged carbon. Has a unidirectional bezel, which is made in forged carbon, and it is unidirectional as in it goes only one way, which is counterclockwise. It has a sapphire like box crystal dome, which is basically a Doxa trademark, basically. It's a pretty thin watch, very light watch. This one again is a WhitePearl white dial, has a 3 o'clock date marker. It has the ETA 2824, which is basically the Honda Toyota of the Swiss movements. It is reliable. You can get parts anywhere. It's easy to service. I mean, there's nothing fancy about it, but it gets the job done. I think the dial is very, very nice. This is the only dial that actually the whole entire watch dial lights up or has super luminescence in it. The rest of the other Doxas, only the markers are. So I'll give you a picture right here to show you what it looks like. There's that. It has a titanium case back. Screws down. It also, the movement sits in a titanium like little housing. So it doesn't actually sit in the carbon, it sits on the titanium. It sits on a titanium housing. It has a FKM rubber strap, which feels pretty nice. It is cut to fit, so you will have to cut it. And obviously there's like little pins here that you have to push out. And once you push them out, you can take this off, and there's little notches here that you go ahead and I use a knife to basically cut just a little bit of it off and just keep cutting it until it fits nicely on your wrists. It has a deployment clasp. Sounds pretty good. There's two little buttons here, basically one to undeploy the clasp, and then one is a ratcheting wet dive suit extension, which basically means if you're diving and the dive suit's a little thick, you can go ahead and open it up to give you more space. The buckle itself is PVD coated in black. It shows the Doxa logo here with the Doxa name right under it. It's a very light watch. This watch costs $3,990, which is very expensive in my opinion. There's a stainless steel version of this with the 316L stainless steel for about $2,400. Gray market wise, you can find this at Joma Shop. The stainless steel one, I think, went on sale for 18, then it dropped down to 1600. So if you're interested in it, I'm not sure if it's still going on right now, but go ahead and check it out. At Joma Shop at the moment, this is going for about 3,500 and some change. So it's still an expensive watch. Swiss made, obviously. See at the bottom there, it'll say Swiss made. It's very hard to read it out. Yeah, you're not gonna be. Oh, there you go. Swiss made. 6 o'clock. So overall, I think the watch is very nice. The watch is very light. It looks cool. The forged carbon really pops out compared to the stainless steel version. I have a bunch of stainless steel watches. This is my first forged carbon watch. Now, forged carbon in general as a material, I'm not sure how long it'll last. I went ahead and contacted Doxa actually and asked them if I could put like wax or anything on the carbon, because you know, like in cars, carbon fiber hood, carbon fiber trunk, and all that, etc. You can put wax on it, make sure it's protected from the UV rays. According to Doxa, it doesn't need it. According to them, there is no degradation or basically flaking, so it does need it. They also specified that if I do put something on it, it might void the warranty. So obviously, if you have a Doxa, don't put wax in the forged carbon because you might void your warranty. Again, with that being said, it is a great watch. $3,990. Honestly, I think is a little expensive. I would definitely say if you can get it cheaper, then I would go for it, because the forged carbon does stand out more than the stainless steel version. It just, to me, if I've seen either the stainless steel or this one, this is more of a wow factor. That's one of the main reasons why I got it in forged carbon. So if you're gonna pay full price, it's really hard, because again, if you look at it, you'll see long jeans. You can, around that price, you can get in the gray market a Tudor Black Bay, and that's a very popular one. Around that price, you could probably see some again, the gray market Omega Seamaster. Long jeans have some pretty cool watches around that price as well. Grand Seiko's, I mean, again, the gray market, now retail price, you could find some watches around there. It's just hard. It's a hard market, around the $4,000-$5,000 market. There's a lot of competition, a lot of stiff competition. But to me, with this, Doxa is a name that not too many people know. It's not too mainstream. So, like, everyone's gonna go with a Black Bay. Like, everyone's gonna go with a Seamaster. So this is a little bit different, and that's why I like it. So, with that being said, at the end of the day, it'll be up to you. For me, it'll be worth it if you get it cheaper than $3,990, which is retail, and then I'll go for it. But you're gonna pay full retail. It's good, that's cool, but again, it's kind of a lot to think about. So, with that being said, that is my review for this Doxa. I think it's a very nice watch. I really like the watch a lot. So, there you go. Until next time.